Hello, folks. This is Frank Deming, Mr. Market with Ease. And today, I want to share a very important concept with you because I'm going to share with you 4 simple ingredients to guarantee success, okay, online. And basically, if you are not following these steps, this could be the reason for behind you not obtaining a constant flow of cash into your bank account. Now, I know that sounds like a bold statement, but in my journey to success, I found there were a few things that actually do work in business. And over the course of that success story that I've been experiencing, I have come across a lot of students, and I have taught a lot of students how to do the same thing that I'm doing. And the funny thing is, and what led me to this video for you, is that the same things that led to my success was the same exact things that led to their success. So I said, man, maybe this is something to this formula then. So I decided to share it with you. But before I actually go ahead and share with you those 4 key ingredients to success, I want to talk to you about things that you should not do. You see, when I was learning the online marketing formula, although I was applying the formula to success, I was also applying some things that I should not have been doing. And it was actually slowing down my success, and I don't want that to happen to you. So here they are. Here are the things that you should not be doing. Number 1, stop trying trial and error stuff. Here's what I mean by that. Oftentimes, we as marketers, well, we as human beings in general, we always are looking for a shortcut. So we're saying, okay, follow step A, B, and C, and you're going to get a certain cake or a certain type of cake, red velvet. My wife loves red velvet, so let's use that. But if you don't follow certain ingredients, certain steps, the way it's laid out in the formula or in the recipe, excuse me, the taste is not going to come out the same as it did when your grandmother did it or your mother did it, something like that, because you skipped a few things because you wanted to try this, try that, maybe to make it better or whatever. And then it was actually, the cake didn't come out the same. It's the same thing in your business. So follow through and don't do trial and error stuff. Number 2, make sure that you do not start a business for the wrong reasons. I'm going to touch a little bit more on this later, but one of the biggest factors for not succeeding is having the wrong reason for starting your business in the first place. Like, oh, I need money now, so I need to start this business, and that's the only thing in your mind, and that's actually the same thing that's keeping you from success. Number 3, basically if you don't want to offer advice without trying it yourself. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're marketing weight loss, a very profitable niche. I know a lot of people, and I actually have students that I've taught that are making a lot of money in that niche. However, the one detrimental factor for your success is if you start telling people to say, do this exercise regimen, and all of a sudden, within 30 days, you'll see X amount of results. Folks, if you haven't done that exercise regimen yourself, or if you haven't tried this one simple diet pill, or you haven't, done this nice recipe for 60 days, let's say, to shed those 5 pounds, extra pounds, don't suggest it for someone else. Make sure you consume something yourself and actually try it real life before you send the advice. A lot of marketers make this huge mistake. I was one. Okay. Number 4, you do not want to purchase all of these one-click to riches programs that claim that if you make one click here, you're gonna be a millionaire within days. Folks, I cannot stress this more. If you start purchasing things like that, if you're in the internet marketing niche, especially it's an internet marketing niche or the network marketing niche or any kind of niche that suggests that you're going to make money, if you're looking or entertaining the fact to actually buy this and think that this is going to be your holy grail, I'm glad you got this message, because if you're thinking about doing it, don't do it. It's a trap, and just to get them into your list, and then they're going to sell you more and more stuff that really don't work. These one-click stuff doesn't work, guys. There's a true business behind internet marketing, and that's what I'm going to show you in the next few slides. So without further ado, let's go through the 4 steps to online stardom. These steps are amazingly simple. Number 1, find your passion. Number 2, understand the 3 pillars of success. Number 3, think in terms of long term. And number 4, learn how to deal with adversity. Now, I know what you're thinking, Frank. You're not giving me enough meat here. I don't know what those things mean. Don't worry about it. I got you covered. Because in the next few slides, I'm going to break down each 4 of these steps so that you truly understand. When you walk away from this video, you're going to have a true understanding of what it's going to take for you to have glorified success in your business, whether it's weight loss, whether it's dating, whether it's handyman services, whether it's gardening consultant, golf consultant, whatever your passion is. I am going to truly show you how to build a business online and offline, to be honest with you. So let's go. Are you ready? Here we go. Passion. Find your passion. And here's what I mean. Sometimes it's very difficult for people to find their passion. It's right under their nose, and this is the first step to stardom, okay? And this is so funny because it's usually the easiest thing, but yet could be the hardest thing for you to start. I mean, it happened to me. Success is right under your nose. So take notice to the things you do that you're doing right now subconsciously. Take notice of that. If you're having a hard time finding what your passion is, just take notice of what you do, and you'll start drilling and start noticing what you really like to do. And if that doesn't work, ask yourself, what do people call me about daily, weekly, monthly, whatever, very often? Maybe I should have changed the slide to say often instead of daily, because it could just be often, just to qualify it. And to dig even further, think about this. What actions would you do for free if money was not necessary? You see, when the first thing that pops into your head, that's usually what your passion is. But sometimes you got to drill a little deeper. I was one that had to drill a little deeper until I found my true passion. But I got to tell you this, guys. Once I found my true my true passion, there was nothing stopping me for success. You know why? Because I did it because I love it. I love marketing. I have a true desire to help people how to learn. I love marketing and I love training. I have a true desire to helping people to do what it is I love to do, which is market. I actually offer consulting services for small businesses and mid-sized businesses, teaching who are failing right now in my local area, and I teach them marketing principles, true marketing principles. So find that passion for you. If you're in the weight loss niche, I want to stay in the same realm here. I don't want to keep jumping around. But let's just say you're in a weight loss niche. If your passion is to take a person who's overweight, slightly overweight, or maybe even obesely overweight, and take them down to their desired weight, and have them call you and just love you for it. If that's your passion, just do it, guys. If that's something that people call you every day about, just rock and roll and knock it out. Okay? So now let's talk about the 3 pillars of success. This is very, very important, folks. So take notes. Here they are. Number 1, mindset. Folks, when you get into your business mojo, if you will, you know what your passion is. You have to shift your mindset from an employee to an entrepreneur. Here's what I mean by that. We were born with the entrepreneur mindset. But however, society from day one, from the time you were pulled out of your mom's womb, whether it was C-section or natural birth, whatever, when you were extracted from your mom's body, from that day we were taught the employee mindset. Go to school, get good grades, right? Go into a reputable college so you can get into a nice and you know, get a good job and get a decent salary and live the life of freedom, right? Folks, we were lied to. That's not the freedom mindset. The freedom mindset is all about entrepreneurism. There's no job out there, okay, in the way society teaches you. There's no job out there that's going to help, that's going to assist you in saying, okay, you know, next week I'm really short on some cash, or I want to, you know, I just spent, let's just say this, a lot of entrepreneurs do this, okay, just so you know, I just spent $9,000 in this XYZ thing. I want to make that back and be able to do that within a month. If you're in the job world, you can't do that. There's no way. That's true entrepreneurial freedom. That's control. And that's what I teach. I teach control in your entrepreneurial world, but it starts with your mind. Mindset is key to your success. And when you understand that we were robbed at birth and we were stolen from our freedom, it's actually going to help you get back to that freedom mindset. And I don't want to talk too much about mindset here, but understand, this is not a challenge against society. There's nothing wrong with going to school. Understand that. It's good. But what I'm suggesting is that they're teaching you a path of working for someone else. They're not teaching you a path of working for yourself. And that's something that I teach with specialized knowledge. The number 2 pillar is marketing. Become a student of marketing, folks. When you know how to market whatever it is you're selling, technically, you can sell ice to an Eskimo. But it all starts with marketing. It's not sales. It's all about marketing. Marketing makes the sales. Now, the best definition that I've ever seen of marketing was this. Marketing produces the opportunity for you to make a sale. So basically, if you put a lot of stuff out there for people to see, it just gives you the opportunity for you to make a sale. But you just got to position it the right way. Okay? Number 3 is mastery of communication. And this is what brings in the big bucks, folks. Of the 3 pillars, this is the one that really brings in the big bucks. If you know how to communicate with your audience, be it on email, text, be it on audio, be it on video, any form of communication, on the phone, any form of communication you can think of, you learn how to master that, you're in for a huge success factor. Huge success factor. I want you to trust me on that one. Now, long-term success. Okay, let's drill down. Always think in terms of long-term. Okay, I was told a statement a few years ago when I was struggling in my business. I couldn't get past a certain amount of money, and getting past that money was going to make the difference of me leaving my job or moving forward. And just, for 6 months I was in the same amount each month, and I was like, man, but this is just not enough for me to live on. And it's because I was lacking this third ingredient with that long-term success factor. And I didn't do this one simple thing. And one of my mentors told me something that it struck a light bulb in my head instantly. And I'm going to share that with you. And this is what he told me. He said to begin with the end in mind. Those simple words changed my life because it catapulted me from being a stagnant business owner of always making the same money each month to where I am today, where I can actually command how much money I want to make on a daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly basis. Because I now start my business and I begin with the end in mind. In other words, I say, this is what I want at the end of this process. Okay? Now, adversity. Folks, here's the deal. And this is going to really bother you. If you were told that if you buy this program, buy that program, you do these simple steps, you never have to worry about any kind of problems, you're never going to have problems in your business, I'm sorry to tell you folks, but you were lied to. You see, adversity is part of business. It's part of life, really. And business is no different. There's going to be adversity that comes your way. And learning how to deal with that adversity is paramount for your success. I cannot stress that enough. It's truly, truly paramount for your success. Learning to deal with adversity, folks. And I'm going to show you the one key ingredient that you need to do that help with that. And that is join a mastermind group or groups. Groups is better. Let's go with the weight loss niche, okay? Join a mastermind group of weight loss people who are in weight loss, in that whole weight loss thing, like Weight Watchers or something like that. Hear what they're talking about. Feel their pain, because that's going to help you market to that niche. Because once you know what their pain is, you're going to look for solutions for that. And where are you going to find that solution? In your other mastermind group. And you know what that other mastermind group is? Join a group of people in business who are already marketing online. A person who knows how to market a business can market anything. I took a guy, I'll give you an example. I took a guy once who was doing handyman services. And he was handing out flyers one day, right? And he goes, okay, I'm handing out flyers. I asked him, well, what does he, how's he doing and everything? I said, have you ever thought about putting your business online? I gave him my business card, and I said, give me a call. It took about 4 months for him to call me, but he called me because he was struggling handing out these flyers. He says, I'm okay. He didn't believe in it. But then he goes, I'm going to give this guy a call. Maybe he's got something. I'm tired of handing out these flyers. I sent him, I gave him a few simple steps of how to build his business online. He is now running an online handyman service, teaching other people how to do handyman services all over the country. And he does it from home. And I even think I think he's got handyman working for him now, doing stuff in the local area, and now he's teaching. I mean, That's innovative stuff that you only get in mastermind groups of learning how to do certain things. You know, and he joined my mastermind. And I taught him that. He took that step, and now he's not handing out flyers in parking lots anymore. Anyway, folks, I really hope that you enjoyed this life-changing content I just gave you. Now, let's get social, okay? I want you to, on the bottom of this video, I have a link to my Facebook. If we're not already friends, join my Facebook friends, because I share a lot of content on Facebook as well. Follow me on Twitter, because I also share some very interesting concepts on Twitter. And by all means, leave a comment below. I want you to leave a comment below and let me know how this email made you feel. This is some life-changing content that I just shared with you, and I want to know how it had affected you. If you're doing it right now, if there's some things that you were doing there that I've told you not to do, that you know how you're now not going to start doing it, and things like that. If you have any questions for me, leave a comment below. Okay? Because I want to help as many people as I can possible. Now, take a look and be on the lookout, for my next email, because I'm going to share with you something that I've been working on for a long time. I've been working on it for a year. 2 years ago, I had one business model. Last year, and up until this point, I did another business model, testing it to see what's better, what's faster. Because I don't tell anyone to do something unless I test it myself. I've been testing this thing that has basically increased my productivity and my business by 35%. And I actually do less work and less marketing. So, and I want to share that concept with you for free. But you gotta open my next email, because when I send this to you guys, you're gonna be like so shocked at how easy this is and how it's gonna transform your business. Because you know what? I've tested it in a multitude of niches. And it all worked the same. That's why it took me a whole year to do this test. And now I'm going to share it with you for free. With that, guys, this has been Frank Deming, Mr. Marketer with Ease, and I will see you on the next video. Take care, and bye for now.